In the Julie-Pole direction, published January 6, 2026, in terrain down to Toryak 26, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone observes 3 Russian soldiers assisting a wounded comrade using a small tow vehicle. Shortly after, a second Ukrainian unmanned system descends from altitude and conducts a controlled engagement. In the Julie-Pole direction, a Ukrainian unmanned system flies at very low altitude through a cemetery, moving just above the ground between headstones near a tall, leafless tree. The drone spots a Russian soldier sitting at the base. Realizing the danger, he stands and runs through the graves. The aircraft stays low and close, pursuing from behind. The soldier reaches 2 bare trees beside a long stretch of barbed wire fencing and attempts to hide. The drone closes the distance at ground level and conducts a controlled engagement, ending movement at the site. In the Kupiansk direction, footage captures a group of Ukrainian infantry riding atop a light multi-purpose armored vehicle as it moves along a snow-covered road. One soldier suddenly detects danger ahead and urgently signals for an immediate dismount. The troops rush off the vehicle, several slipping and falling on the icy surface before quickly spreading out around the road. Seconds later, a Russian unmanned system dives in and strikes the armored vehicle, destroying it. The blast affects the surrounding soldiers, but they avoid serious injury. Afterward, the Ukrainian troops remain dispersed, carefully scanning the area to assess whether additional threats are approaching before making their next move. In the Belgorod direction, a Ukrainian unmanned system spots a Russian soldier on a dirt road beside a cluster of destroyed, abandoned military vehicles. The drone drops to ground level and closes in fast. The soldier panics and runs in a tight circle, forcing the aircraft to swing in the same pattern to stay behind him. He then starts cutting left and right, repeatedly changing direction to keep the drone from lining up a stable approach. After a prolonged chase, he throws his rifle toward the drone. He suddenly trips and goes down as the drone flashes over him, then circles back. The soldier scrambles toward a burned-out vehicle for cover, but the unmanned system follows, presses in close, and conducts a controlled engagement. A second Ukrainian drone spots 2 Russian soldiers on a narrow trail beside a fallen motorcycle. The aircraft moves toward the closer man, who steps into the grass, slips in panic, and drops low as the drone passes overhead. He then runs along the roadside, stumbles again on the trail, and the drone closes in to complete a controlled engagement. A third Ukrainian drone waits in ambush along another trail and detects a Russian soldier carrying multiple personal items. He bolts, dumping his load to move faster, but the drone closes from behind and ends movement at the position. In the Pokrovsk direction, a Ukrainian unmanned system flies high over a snow-covered field, tracking along a tree line. Ahead, it spots suspicious movement on a narrow footpath and moves closer. 2 Russian soldiers come into view walking single file. The drone drops lower and lines up on the lead man. He notices the threat, panics, and slips into the snow. The aircraft flashes past, swings wide, then turns back and conducts a controlled engagement. In the Pokrovsk direction, Ukrainian forces conduct a series of unmanned attacks against Russian BRDM, 2 multi-purpose armored vehicles advancing into a contested zone. Ukrainian drones approach at low altitude, accelerating toward the vehicles as they move along exposed routes. Each engagement is executed with controlled maneuvering, focusing on disrupting mobility rather than prolonged contact. As strikes land, the armored vehicles are forced to halt, change direction, or abandon their advance. Follow-on drone actions maintain pressure, preventing recovery or coordinated movement. In the Donbass region, 2 Russian soldiers were observed transporting ammunition using a wheelbarrow. An FPV drone operated by the Ukrainian armed forces was promptly deployed in response. Upon noticing the approaching drone, the soldiers withdrew from the area. The drone then carried out a targeted strike on the ammunition-laden wheelbarrow, resulting in a significant detonation. The footage was recorded some time ago near the Pokrovsk direction and has only recently been released. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone monitors an open grassy field where fighting has been intense. A Russian VAZ vehicle moves across the terrain, attempting to reach Ukrainian defensive positions. As it nears the edge of the field, the vehicle drives over an anti-tank mine, loses mobility, and brings the advance to a halt. A Russian artillery tractor was identified by reconnaissance drones after reportedly stopping in an attempt to conceal the attached artillery system. At that moment, a Ukrainian FPV drone approached the vehicle. The initial strike landed near the tractor's engine compartment, triggering a significant detonation. A second FPV drone then engaged the artillery system directly, approaching with precision and striking near the barrel. Following the impact, small flames appeared on the vehicle and surrounding equipment. Ukrainian forces subsequently deployed a third loitering munition drone in a steep descent. The operator executed a focused strike on the hull of the opposing vehicle, causing significant additional damage. Shortly afterward, the vehicle, identified as an enemy artillery tow truck, caught fire with large flames engulfing it. Thick smoke gradually enveloped the target, reducing it to smoldering wreckage.